Indonesia and Gojek?
Yes, I know about the service company. The service company, which one they have a company and they have a service for serve the public, help society in the public, and give the privacy for have another job for society. I have used Gojek and example taxi Boulevard and anything else in the public.
Tahu. Jadi perusahaan jasa itu ya satu perusahaan yang menyediakan satu misalnya kita butuh apa dia sediain, kita bayar dengan upah kita. Oh lumayan banyak sih, ada antaranya kayak mau pergi pesan ojek itu ya Grabback Gojek, Grabback gitu. Terus kalau misalnya ya servis motor ya kan perusahaan jasa juga. Terus ya pesan tiket Garuda gitu sih.
A service company is a business that generates income by providing services instead of selling physical products. Service companies don't actually sell products. The service company is a company that has the main activity of providing service, convenience, and comfort to the people to facilitate the production and consumption activities. There are several characteristics of service companies. First, service produced is abstract, but the services can be felt by the consumers. The second, services rendered are not similar. Consumers can obtain a different set of services. And the third, services produced cannot be saved. In contrast to the goods, when the goods produced are overrated, it will be safe to be used in the future, while the services cannot be saved. So, service company is really important to fulfill the various needs of the people. For example, transportation, insurance, and courses institute. So, what is service investment? Service investment is when we invest or put our capital in a company who work in service sector. Or we can buy stocks from the company or buy the company in the form of franchise. And today, we are going to interview a president director of one of a famous English course in Indonesia, International Language Program, or well known as ILP.
Good afternoon, my name is Martin Pangestu. I'm a President Director of ILP. First of all, I'd like to say thank you, Dea and Aliani from Indus University to give this time for us to share information about International Language Program. ILP is stand for International Language Program. We are Indonesian-owned company, so we established in Indonesia from 1977. So until now, it's already 38 years. In 1977, we are claimed to be the first institution that used native speaker instructor. Because at that time, a lot of Indonesian people needs English as international language to communicate with the world, but native speaker is the things that people in Indonesia seeking for. So that's the very big windows of opportunity there. The founder is my father. So ILP is a family business. My father's name is Bambang Pangestu. Now ILP is already goes to second generation. So right now I'm the President Director of International Language Program. From 1977, we start our business is from like a garage English course, you know. We've opened the first outlet in Jalan Siomas in Senopati area, and then the a lot of customer. The customer is queuing in front of our door to get our services. So at that time we start to open new outlets in Jakarta. Until 1998 we only have like 6 outlets in Jakarta. At that time in 1998 is the monetary crisis in Indonesia, and then we see another opportunity that at that time Indonesian people needs education in a crisis time. So in 1998 we start our franchising business. Until now ILP have 32 outlets in Indonesia, mostly in Java and Bali. Okay, if we ask about from 1977 until now, how's ILP doing their business? I think all business have the great moment, also have a moment that kind of struggle. At the beginning, before 1998, when we have only 6 outlets in Indonesia, and then at that time, like competitors like EF or other brands is not really in the market. That is, I think, is our greatest moment, because when we said that our student number is not enough, we just put some advertorial in the newspaper, then the next day people will queuing in our doors to join our classes. That is the greatest moment, because the customer is coming, you know, the students have our we deliver our quality the best, also from the staff, the teachers at the moment, who don't want to work in the successful company. So best teachers, great teachers is coming to give our service to our customer. The next part is at the 1998, when the crisis monetary coming, and then before that we experienced a big riot in Indonesia, right? At that moment, all the embassy, English embassy, American embassy, Australian embassy is calling their native speaker out of Indonesia. That is so we lose most of our good native speaker teachers, and then so we have to cancel a lot of classes at that time, and we have another challenge that to make a good Indonesian teachers. So at that time ILP is establishing our own teacher training program, and also at that time we open our door for franchising, because traffic is getting bad. People don't want to just spend 1 hour to get an English course that only 2 hours and then go back again 1 hour. So we separate, we distribute our market to different location. From that moment until now, until 2010, we have a lot of franchising. We open a franchise expo. People invest their money to open our English course. So it's also a good moment for us, because the numbers of our students is, we can say, is decreasing in every outlet, but we open a lot of outlets. So in totals, numbers times numbers of outlets, it's become a greater number of students. Yeah. Again, to maintain, the challenge is also to maintain our quality, because in English, in this education business, it's more steady. The education is more steady as long as we always maintain our quality. So the formula is very simple. How to maintain and to success in our industry is we have to maintain our quality, so the customer or the students have or can experience our value. Our franchisee look our business as a promising business. When we do our exhibition in franchising, a lot of people coming, and then from that exhibition we always have like 10 or 15 inquiries about our franchising, because basically in education business, people needs education. Indonesian people need English. Now in cross labor time like this, people need to communicate in English so they can be accepted by a foreign employer, or also a lot of investor coming from Singapore, Malaysia, and then the employer have to speak English to their supervisor. So English is, we always need English. The investment for taking ILP is, we call it, is valuable. Why? Because our franchising is last for 10 years. Most of franchising is 5 years, but ILP is 10 years. Our franchising now is for 10 years. Franchise fee now is 400 million rupiah, but it lasts for 10 years. So people see it is a very good investment. From 400,000, they have the system. We support the teachers with training. We give them good materials, the teaching materials, all the things they need to run this business. So the investor said it's very easy to open an English course business. Also, for the money point of view, is to have a break-even point from our Excel calculation. We calculated like they have 3 years or 4 years to get return of their investment. But if they can enter the market good and they accepted by the market, most of our successful franchisee, they even get their return of investment in 1 year time. And then because we have a business, education need a lot of space, yeah, in property, in asset. Most of our investor, they have a building or they have a shop house, and then the investor also get good